Hello there. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for catching this replay. I promise you it will not be a waste of your time. My name is Ruth Oni. I'm a nurse, I'm a wellness coach, and I'm a mom of two. I know I promised to start this at 11. Hi, Mui Ilisami. Thanks for joining me. Can you hear me, please? Thanks for joining me. I just want to be sure that this my mic is working. Can you hear me? Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for the feedback. Yeah. So, yeah, I said I was going to start this live at 11, but I had a session with one of my clients and that took a while. It took a bit longer than usual. But yeah, I'm here now and I'm going to keep it very short. I'm talking about eating right. Um, I'm so happy about this, my client, because she has lost 2 kg in 3 weeks, even though she wanted to minimize it to say just 2 kg in 3 weeks. Hey, Mama, thanks for joining me. So yeah, she was just saying she lost just 2 kg in 3 weeks. And I'm like, do you know what 2 kg is? I had to show her what 2 kg looks like from Google, of course. And that's a lot to have lost in 3 weeks. So I'm so proud of myself and I'm proud of her for that progress. But today I want to talk about eating right. Yes, Mama, Rufi J on the mic. Please, but don't make me misbehave in the public. Don't make me misbehave in public. But yeah. What am I doing? Please help me. Okay. So I'm going to be talking about eating right. And it is because it is such a huge issue. Like a lot of people are eating wrong. Like we don't even know why we are eating, what is it we are eating, why we should be eating what we're eating. People are just eat like, why are you boiling banana peel and drinking the water? Why are you deep frying plantain 2 times just because of a recipe? Why are you eating so much sugar? I see some um recipes on Instagram and I'm wondering, why are you putting so much processed sugar? Why are we eating so much butter? Why do you need so much butter? Why do you need so much salt and seasoning? Why? We do not know the impact of these things on our health. We just feel like we're trying to make the food look attractive. We're trying to make the food tastier. But these things actually have a grave impact. Oh God, this life is going to be chaotic with my madam on it. Because creative content creators suggested them. Yeah, that's how I'm just looking at the content creators and I'm like, what are you doing? But the content creators are also trying to make the food look yummy. But the point is, they don't really understand the impact of what they're doing because diet is a huge determinant of our health. Diet plays a major role when it comes to our health. In fact, there was a research by the University of Washington that said that poor diet is the leading factor of deaths in majority of countries in the world. So in most countries in the world, the major reason why people are dying untimely or it's because of poor diet. And these are all the things that contribute to that. Unnecessary, additives that we're putting in our food, sugar, too much oil, too much salt. All these things are not necessary. They're just contributing to poor health, contributing to death, in fact, because that's the leading cause of death in many countries of the world. So it's important to pay attention to what we are eating. Apart from leading to death, there are people who are alive and walking, but they are morbidly overweight, obese, and these things are opening the door to several opportunistic diseases like hypertension, like diabetes, stroke, heart diseases. These are, the children. These are the outcomes of being overweight or obese. And the one thing we must also note is that sometimes these things are hidden. Somebody can be hypertensive and not know. You might not be obese, but you might be hypertensive. You might have high cholesterol level and you're not obese, you're not overweight, but because of your diet, you have high cholesterol level. And the impact just shows one day. Because high cholesterol level in the blood just means that the tubings, the blood vessels, aka the tubings that carry blood here and there in your body, is being laced internally with lots of cholesterol. And so that might get clogged up such that blood is not able to flow. It might not translate to obvious fats physically. You might not look obese, you might not look overweight, but in there, in the blood vessels, there's problem. And then you just hear that somebody had a stroke, somebody had a heart attack, and we're wondering, where did that come from? He was fit, he looked fit and all of that, or he used to, exercise. But the diet has contributed to that. So we need to know that our diet can either be the safest and most powerful form of medicine or the slowest form of poison. So diet is like it can be a two-edged sword. It might be the most powerful, safest form of medicine or the slowest form of poison. And so we have to pay close attention to our diet. We need to understand, we need to know what we are eating. Why are we eating it? How much do we really need? Are we preparing it the right way? These are questions to ask when it comes to eating right. We need to understand the science of eating right. Are you eating the right things? Do you know what you should even be eating? And even if, somebody did a video and said she started dieting at 73 kg and, she started intermittent fasting at 73 kg and now she's 163 kg. I know it's probably a joke, but the point she was trying to make is that I started intermittent fasting and I'm still gaining weight. But the problem might just be your meal preparation method. So I did a video one time and I said, fried egg is not fried egg. We're eating because you're hungry in it. We've got to eat. We've got to eat, but it's just, what are we eating? And how, what form are we eating it? Like somebody might say, I ate bread and egg this morning, but how much bread did you eat? What kind of egg did you eat? How did you fry the egg? All those things make a difference. So my bread and egg is not your bread and egg. I might eat bread and egg that just gave me 1,000 calories and lots of, fats and saturates. But yours might be a bit different, but we ate the same thing in quotes, but the mode of preparation plays a major role in what we're eating. So these are the things, the science that we must understand when it comes to eating. How much we eat, when we eat. Why are we drinking hot chocolate at 12 midnight? Okay, my madam said because we're hungry, innit? Why are you drinking a thick cup of tea, according to Nigerian language, at 12 midnight? Why? These are the things that contribute to, poor health because the timing is not right. So it's important to know, to understand the science. And then how to apply this knowledge, because knowledge is not going to move the wheel. Knowledge is not going to make any difference if you don't apply the knowledge. And so the science of eating right and the art of eating right must be mastered. And that's why I want to invite everyone watching now and who's going to watch later to my webinar, the science and art of eating right, where I will be expatiating on all of these things, what you should be eating, when you should be eating, your mode of preparation. We're going to be breaking some common myths around eating, correcting some mistakes around eating and what you should be eating, and also helping you master the skill, helping you know how to master that skill of eating the right thing, where you make that a habit for a lifetime, not just to do a quick diet here and there and then you're back to square one, but to understand all these things, because we want your diet to be the most powerful form of medicine, such that you're eating to live, not living to eat. And you're not eating to die. You're not eating to fall sick. You're eating to live for as long as possible. So the webinar is just 2K. You know what they say? urgent 2K, urgent 2K. The webinar is just 2K for you to be a part of it. The link is in my bio. You can DM me, you can leave a message on this video, and I'll send you the link to register for the webinar. This 2K is the early bird fee. The webinar is on the 26th of November. Hello, sir. Thanks for joining me. It's on the 26th of November, 2023. It's on a Saturday between 11 and 12 noon. If you're not available at that time, the replay would be made available to everyone who made payment. However, the replay would be more expensive at the end of the webinar. So it's important for you to pay now. Just 2K for my Nigerian people is 2,000 Naira. If you're outside Nigeria, probably £2 or less, or $2 or less. I don't really know what the conversion rate is saying now, but it's just 2,000 Naira to be a part of the webinar, Eating Right. The science and art of eating right. You need this webinar because what you're eating might either be elongating your life or shortening it. Might either be the reason for your constant headaches, your sleepless nights, your tiredness, your bloating, constipation, all those things that you're thinking is such a big issue. It might just be a small adjustment you need to make with your diet that would make the difference for you. Right? So make sure you're a part of this webinar. Early bird payment is still ongoing now, just 2K, 2,000 Naira only. The link is in my bio. I encourage you, be a part of it. Join. It's in November on the 25th of November 2023, 11 to 12 noon. So please make this a date because your diet, your food, the things you put in your mouth might either be the most potent form of medicine or the slowest form of poison. And that's because the impact of poor diet doesn't show in the immediate, more often than not. There are long-term consequences. And that's why you feel like, well, I've been eating burger every day for the past, and it's not doing anything to me. It's not making any impact on me. The impacts are often long-term. But the point is that it's slow poison. It will still do its job. It's slow poison. It will still do its job. So don't wait until that impact hits you, goes. Come and get the knowledge and the skills you need to master to be able to eat to live. Okay? All right. I hope you make it a date so that your food, according to Hippocrates, your food becomes your medicine. All right. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Enjoy your day and enjoy your weekend. Bye.